Hey there, and welcome to another Papetti Math YouTube video tutorial where I'm going to be teaching you Algebra 1. And in this video, we're going to be looking at more range of a function. And we're going to be determining the range based on this thing pictured in the video. This thing is called a mapping diagram. And it tells us to use the mapping diagram below to answer parts A and B. So first, just like we did in exercise number 1, is the relation a function? So let's take a look. This might be the first time we're looking at a mapping diagram. So how we read this is that this is pretty much the same thing as a table of x and y values, and it's just showing us where this x value leads to which output. So 2 leads to 8. So 2, the input of 2 has an output of 8. The input of 4 has an output, we follow the arrow, to 4. And the input of 6, we follow the arrow, it has an output of 8. 6 has an output of 8. So, is the relation a function? And the answer again is yes, because each input has exactly one output. Now, it wouldn't be a function if you saw one of these inputs that had 2 arrows coming off of it, going to 2 different numbers. That would not be okay for a function. But since each of these inputs have exactly 1 arrow coming off of each one into a different output, that's good. That's what we want for a function. Finally, in part B, it wants to know what the range of this function is. So if you're looking here, you might see 4, 8, and 12 as y values. But remember, part of this function, this 12 has to be paired with an input in order for it to be in the function. So if we look at this table over here, would you say that based on this table that your y values were 4, 8, and 12? And the answer is no. You'd just say 4 and 8. So although this 12 is here, that's the same thing as there being a 10 here, as there being a -3 here, a 17 here, and so on, 24. They're all there, but they're just not shown because nothing's paired with them. So the 12 is not really in the range of that function. It's not one of the y values because it's not paired with an input. So your range is only the y values 4 and 8. So this was the first time we looked at a mapping diagram, and if it was helpful after watching this video on how to list the range of a function and determine if a mapping diagram was a function or not, please give this video a thumbs up. And you are ready now to move on to exercise number 3.